Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's not. Oh, there's the video. Hello, everyone. Let's make it this big. It's annoying how Minecraft doesn't auto resize to your last size every time. That's like weird complaint that I have. Like, you would think that it would just store the previous window size for when you boot it, but it doesn't. Alright, I need to set my status. Streaming open. Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh. Everyone's been busy. Do I have a weapon? No. I should, like, set up a bed. Probably. You go into here and then you click can't. I don't have any room to actually sleep. What about in here? Okay. Anyway, hello everyone! Welcome, welcome! My name is Lilybweeze. I'm your divorced agoraphobic hagtuber. Welcome, welcome. I injured my hand. My hand still hurts a little. Wearing my brace and using the trackball. And if it starts, like, getting worse, I'll stop. So. But I've been, like, pretty diligent about resting it the past few days. So. So we should be good. Yeah, keep it, basically, I want to make sure I'm good for the RuneScape and Pokemon that are happening simultaneously. I thought Pokemon was this week and RuneScape was next week, but it turns out RuneScape's like the 15th and I think Pokemon's the 16th. So I'm not going to be able to go as hard on the RuneScape event as I wanted to. Because I want to play Pokemon. Alright, well. Time to gather the copper. How long will the OSRS event be? 4 weeks. So I will have time, but for trying to get the Kraken high scores, it might be a little bit iffier. Because I'll have a little bit of a delay. Yeah, because the Kraken high score is going to be my main goal with this event. It gives me something to work towards and plan around and all of that. No, so I'm going to go for kills on the Kraken. On the big boss. I want to get on the high score, like top 5. I mean, I hit top 5. I want to hit number 1. I think I hit top 5 last time. But I want to, at least at some point during the event, hit number 1 for Kraken kills. So I'm gearing my entire account strategy towards the Kraken. So today we are building the big ol' copper golem. because, I mean, that's why we got so many copper. And I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I looked at some of the, like, Castle in the Sky robot, and, you know, the pic in my thumbnail from Planet of the Apes. I thought it was a good thumbnail. I like my thumbnail. And I'm realizing I probably want to add some mossy, overgrown parts to the top. I think would add to the effect. So I'm gonna gather these, and then I think I need to go get some wool to do, what's it called? I'll just kind of block it out, figure out what I want the height to be. Because people are going to be viewing it mostly from, I imagine, around this angle is where it's going to be visible. So I want it to look good from this angle. I want it to look good when you look at it. I'm not going to worry as much about how it looks from above. But those angles are going to be the important angles, so I'm going to want to make sure it's, like, the right height for the effect I want. Let me know if the game's too loud. I can turn it down. Because I don't, you know, have my stream mix going through my headphones. Because I often run games a lot quieter for myself. But yeah, so we are on the Vivaria SMP server, and we are in their little Halloween town area that they're building up. Hopefully that's enough copper. I really hope that's enough copper. If it's not enough copper, we're gonna have problems. Let's go check out the workshop, because I'm worried I still have copper sitting there. But yeah, I always forget that the workshop, like, lags. Okay. Yes, these are mine. Yeah, I'm gonna build, like, a little dig site camp thing, which is gonna be a secondary goal, I think, to, getting the copper golem built. So I think today we block out the copper golem, we try and get it mostly built, and we get the redstone working. Is there redstone? Actually, how do you build the... Let's search for stuff. What did we need? Not observers. Let's see, what is a repeat? How much does a repeater? Okay, those are fine. Comparators. We need nether quartz. That might be trickier. Jukebox. Notebox. Notebox is what we need. That's easy. Okay. And I think that's, like, all the components. Hopefully there's some nether quartz in here. There's some redstone at least. Alright, let's go, maybe let's go check Fungi's house. I think that's probably a good... And see if they have a few nether quartz we could use. I don't need that many. So it should be okay, I think. And then we're also gonna need to go to the honey farm. Thankfully there is a honey farm, so we should be good. But we will need to head there as well. Okay, where is it? Where is honey? Why is the workshop walled off? It's like a little walled garden, I think. Train at the headquarters that goes all the way up the mountain, and there's a honey farm up there. Warp train. Okay. So it's somewhere around... the Whimsy Circus Station? Sky Castle Station. Village Station. Junior Ocelot Station. Do you know what train station goes up the mountain? Trying to a bee farm. The other option is we just write all of them, which is an option. Oh, I'm not sure, yeah. No worry. Okay. Alright, we're just going to write all of them, I guess. Or... I guess we can go through and look and see if we have any... that, maybe? The Village station line does not look like it's working. So... maybe the Junior Ocelot station? Maybe? We might be on a grand quest for honeycomb. That's okay. No, this one does not seem to be going up. This one seems to be... do you know there's a line going from the train? Do you know what train line it's called? Okay, I don't want to ping Teeny. Well... Well... Adventure. It's fine, we'll find it. I mean, this seems up. Maybe this is it? I think it's just B station. I didn't see a B station. How many lava farms did we build? Teeny Sang is behind the lava farm. How many lava farms have we built? So it doesn't connect to the big train. Oh. Okay, so I should not spend the next hour of stream futilely. You can get there from the cheese block station by the HQ. Sorry for the inventory screen. I'm just in the Discord asking questions. Also, I like that there is a another lava farm. I think there are two more lava farms actually. I think a lot of people built lava farms. Well, it's okay, I like mine. I think it's pretty. I think I built a good lava farm. Okay, so I need to go to the cheese block by the headquarters. How do we get to Cheese Block Station? I thought this was Cheese Block Station. Yeah, Teeny says Cheese Block Station. Hold on. Is there a waypoint for this? Gold Farm. Sakura Village, Sky Castle Station. There isn't. I'm looking for a bee farm. So, what station is this? Is there a name for the station? There's a lower level? Guys. Oh no, I'm gonna get lost like an actual train station. No. Press button to go to the next station. What? Okay, this is cheese block. We are in cheese block. Press button to go wee. Okay. Wait, no, that's probably not the right one. Alright. Cheese. Okay, this is Cheese Block Station. We are at Cheese Block Station. This is the Vivaria transit line. Okay, this is it. This is it. I think this is it. I think this is the way to B Station. What? Nope. Lava farm around the corner. This is Riverview Station. Okay, goodbye, Alright. Minecart here. Get in it. Press the button. Vivaria transit line. Well, if I was to say, I wonder where a bee farm is, I'd say probably up here. Be safe out there. Yes, okay. Oh. Vivaria transit line. Are you watching my stream again? Okay. Okay, well, I'm assuming it's around here, which is gorgeous, by the way. This is beautiful. I just don't know where anything is, because I'm stupid. I like that. I'm gonna use those. This will be good for the tent, I think. Okay, this is Allie's area. The buoy stuff should be right near the exit to the station. Right where you arrived. Where did I arrive? Why does everyone get on my case for eating? I don't have any food. We're good. Cat cafe? That would explain the meowing. What difficulty is the server on? I have no idea. You will have to name them all. The Hachimitsu Bee Farm. Please use storage as long as you like. Or. Oh, thank you, Fungi. Okay. That should be, I think, enough. Now I just need to find nether quartz and moss. I know where there's moss. I'll probably need something to harvest the moss, but I do know where there is moss. And I'm sure there's an easy way to get moss carpet from moss once you have moss. Where is Halloween Town? Here we go. Blaze backpack for fall damage. I don't think fungi's seen all the times I've drowned either. Anyway, okay, so that's that. Now we need wool. Do you have a few nether quartz? And is there a wool farm anywhere? Cute. Wool farm at Hazumi's. Okay. Hazumi's home. Somewhere here. So there is a backpack that gives you respiration and underwater, the squid backpack, and that one's really fun from what I remember. On the I have voice chat on. Hello, Fungi. You're probably hearing double. All right, so this is the wool farm. Yeah, they nerfed it a lot. Oh, thank you for the nether quartz. All right, one of these should be, probably this one. Where do you, there it is. 4. Cool. We can use that to block it out. We should grab some yellow. And then I just need to grab, what's it called? All right, it's just redstone lamp and glass. So I should be, no, I don't need that many. This one. So I do need to grab some glass, but I think that should be okay. No, I'm not using copper bulbs. I'm using redstone lamps. So I should be good. Okay. Okay. We should be good. Okay, sorry. I keep, like, looking at different windows and stuff. I wish there was a way to, like, tap out while still showing the game. Alright. Well, first things first, I guess let's sketch out the actual copper golem. Where's that waystone? Wait, hold on. Oh. Here we go. So I probably want the copper golem directly here, I think. Yes. We'll probably need to kill the mushroom. I'm sorry. And then I can, like, replace some of the dirt to make it, like, a little bit more barren. Or, like, not barren, like, the disturbed? I think that's the word? Make the ground look a little bit more, like, disturbed and stuff. Okay. So we go this, and then we go sleep. Alright, let's see where we want to look. Okay, we'll set up the middle right here, because there's that cliff, so we don't want it, like, completely hidden. 1, 2. Alright. I'm sorry, cute waterfall, but we're gonna need to kill you. There we go. Okay. The cyan wool might actually not be terrible on this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. When do we want to put the... Hi, Gribby! Hello, Grib Grub. Hello, child. Alright, so if I were here, I want the head to start, I think, around there. Yeah, probably around here. So then I'd do something like this. Don't actually know if this is accurate. I need a copper golem for reference. To figure out, like, the heights and stuff. I did not take enough screenshots of what I built previously. Did I need to make this one more? I do. I think I have some screenshots in Discord that might help. Probably. let's see. They have 1, 2. So this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't know. One, two, three. I think it's only 3 on these sides. Oh, hi, Grub. We'll figure out whatever looks right, I think. We don't need to be too sworn to the source material, as long as it looks good. So then... it'll be... That's gonna look very short, is the problem. I mean, the copper golem's not a very big guy, so I guess it's always gonna look short, but I think it's gonna look too short. Alright, this is painful. How do I make the... I think it's at shears? Yeah, alright. No, I think the head needs to be higher up. Maybe we put the head there? So if you look over from this level, head there, and then the intent, I think that'll look okay. Maybe even the head one down from there? Yeah, I think one down is probably gonna work. Here we go. Let's see. And how tall is the head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here we go. Something like... that is probably... that's probably okay for a copper golem. I think anything bigger than that might be a mistake. So we do something like that. And then it goes back really far, like 8 blocks or something. So, if it's 8, then that means we 1, 2, 3, 4. That means these are the ones that we want to add the little antenna to. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might be not, or 10 even. But I think for having the antenna be visible, we can't do any more than this. This looks centered. And then something like one, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, something like this will work. Shit. That's fine. That should be enough to get an idea at least. Should it be taller, maybe? No, I think that's okay. Is it okay? I could move everything up 1 block. Should I move everything up 1 block, maybe? I think everything should be moved up 1 block. Fuck. Okay. This is why we are blocking it out first. So then I don't build the whole thing and need to disassemble it, because that would suck. Sleeping. Yeah, that'll look better, I think. One, two, three. Yeah, head's too short now because I moved it up. So I just need to make it bigger. Oops. All right, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Henna seems fine, actually. Okay, I don't hate all of this. Yeah, that'll be good. We're gonna want it like a little bit more buried, I think. And we're going to want to disturb the ground a little, but I think we're good. I think this should be... we're gonna want... And then we'll add its arms and stuff later. Okay, yeah, this works. This works. I do not mind this. I'm gonna need to make, more mud and all of that soon. So how far back was the arms? They were like 2 back. Something like this. 1, 2, 3. That'll probably look fine. And they went like 3. Yeah, that'll work. Here we go. Yeah, that kind of... I think these vibes are good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, and they're 1 back, just because that's what works with where we're building. 1, 2... Now the question is, do we have enough copper? We might not have enough copper. And this will go down. I'm a little worried we don't have enough copper. Because I think I brought more wool than copper and I ran out of wool. We don't have enough copper. This fuck. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think we have enough copper. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough copper. And we'll need this stuff to oxidize. We can deal with that later. Yeah, that's not ideal at all. What happened to my shears? Where did I... Oh, they're there. Yeah, we... Oops. Well, oops. Alright, well, most important is that we, I'll build the face first. I think that's the most important. Maybe I should just keep using the white wool, actually. Yeah, that's probably better than... Yeah, well... We can cover more of it. I think covering more of it, is probably going to be a good move. All right. Well, let's do something that's not going to make me sad. Let's work on the redstone. Let's see. Oh, Fungi said they had more. No, I think that they might. Maybe? Search copper bulb. Blaze rods? Okay. I need 2 blaze rods. That's annoying. Just a little annoying. I might need some more redstone, honestly. Maybe they had some in the workshop. Let's warp workshop. It would be... No, those are enchanted books. Here? No. They may not have any. Yeah, I don't think they have any. Take 16 of these. Okay, that should be good. Fungi, do you have two blaze rods? Hi, Grubby. She is completely on my left hand, so I can't move it now. Really? Okay. No, the right hand's the ouchie one. Right hand's my mouse hand. And it's the ouchie one. It's my dominant one. Left hand's also in pain, but that's for other reasons. That's because I fell. Alright, well... let us build the circuit. So... I'm going to... want to put the door... this level. Alright, we do need to make a door. Let's grab the unoxidized stuff. That's probably easier. Copper door. Okay, copper door is regular copper. So we need to make... oh, that's enough. Awesome. Alright. So, down here... we will put... door. Yeah, with one gap between them. Maybe move the door over. Okay, we're gonna have... so this is directly beneath it. These two blocks. I'm gonna just mark those. So we'll put a door here. And a door here. And then over here is gonna be the note blocks, which I forget what they use, but I'll remember that later. I don't... alright, how do we make... so let's look up... redstone... lamps... it's glowstone, fuck. Warp... shop. Maybe there's some in here? Oh, hello. No. Soul sand. Frog lights. We might need to go on the Nether expedition. Maybe. Or go rob fungi. I mean, it's not really robbing. They said we could take stuff from them. It'd be all of 8 glowstone. Eight glowstone, 2 blaze rods. Feel free to take. Okay. Glow? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then blaze. 1, 2. Okay. I think that's everything we need. But yeah, I want to wait until Fungi's around to ask them if we can have more copper, because they already gave us so much copper. I feel bad asking for more. I mean, like, I would, but I don't know. Why did I decide to do a copper build? Am I stupid? Hi, Bien. I might be stupid. I think I'm stupid. I think I'm... Thank you. Redstone lamp. One. Doop, 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 doop. Shit. We're not robbing a high lamp. We're not robbing a trial chamber. They might, like, actually want to use those. How does that look? Not terrible. Maybe it would have been better to use the copper lamp, honestly. Would it have been? It might have been. Might have been better to use a copper lamp. Okay. Well, let's... Something like this? No. Yeah, the 8 blaze rods are... Oh. I would just need 1 more blaze rod. Maybe. Okay, maybe we will do that later. Alright, well, first off, let's... Okay, so here we put this, and then we'll put comparators on in front of both of them. All right, we need a pick as well. Stop, I'm not robbing trial chambers. We do not need to rob trial chambers, we're fine. Repeaters. Oh, I need regular smooth stone, I think. GA, can I steal some, Oh, wait, no, I remember they, I think they filled Fungi's inventory with smooth stone already. So, I'll just take it from there. I don't hate trial chambers, I just don't want to... Just don't want to destroy them. like ruin the aesthetics. Stone. That's probably enough. Okay. I think we're good. Let's make sure we don't need a single blaze rod. There we go. Okay, copper. Or... None of the smelting's working. Are you okay, Lily? Do you need anything? Oh, the smelter is just broke. I'm in copper hell. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Oh, thank you. No, my inventory's full. I can't take it. I can't take any more. Oh god. Okay, thank you. Is it just hungry? It might just be, yeah. That would make sense. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It was putting copper in the fuel card. Awesome. I'm glad I somehow broke it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to building with what copper I do have. I'll see you guys around. Slash... Oh, home? There we go. Okay. Hi, Grace. I have so many stone now. Alright, so what do we need to make? Repeaters. We need to make redstone torches, and then repeaters, and then... Okay. I don't know why they're so loud, I'm sorry. Grubby, why do you not want to be in your chair? Why do you want to be in my arm? Alright, all these things use redstone torches, so let's just... Make a bunch. For this one we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 repeaters at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just make 10 for now. Just in case. Okay, alright. What was I doing? There was nether quartz somewhere in here. Yes, alright, we need some comparators. Or 1, 2... I did not make enough redstone torches. That checks out actually. Okay, where do I have any wood in here? I don't. Didn't I just get some wood? Actually, don't I have some? I do. Oh, we need one more. Here we go. Okay, there we go. And now we just make one more redstone torch. One more comparator. I'm sorry for doing this in like the least efficient way possible. Not actually that sorry for that. I don't think anyone was under the illusion that, how do we make a day sensor? Slabs, plain glass, and nether quartz. Do we have plain glass? Home. I think he probably has a bunch of plain glass. We'll just steal a little bit of that. How do you dye glass? Do you just add the dye to glass? Is that how that works? Hold on, I can look this up. Glass. You add the dye. Okay, and we want... Thank you, Matt. I will say with the Centauri Carbon, they did actually, after the video, like about a week later, they did actually release the source. The pressure actually worked, which was really cool to see, because none of us were that hopeful, honestly. How do you make gray dye? Black dye and white dye. I'm sorry for playing this like a grandma. There's still some issues. The printer's also an active fire hazard. That's our big issue right now. That's the main issue. But we're waiting. We've contacted the consumer protection agency in a couple countries now. So we're waiting for that to resolve before making a... I mean, we're giving the company a little bit of time before making a stink. There's a potential fire hazard in how the cable works. Yeah, basically, the bend on the cable exceeds the maximum bend radius of any similar cable by some silly factor, to the point that it's that it separates from the strain thing and can break the wires inside of it, which can cause arcing and all that fun stuff. Like, there's been one case of visible sparking so far. We've seen a few breaks with thermal cameras that like got up to fun temperatures, and just a lot of cables just break. Them breaking is the ideal, because you just get a replacement one, but there's a potential fire risk there. So we're not... You haven't... Oh no. So we're gonna see how that... And also I didn't want to immediately release another video talking shit about the printer. And you know, we contacted the company. They forwarded it. We've contacted Consumer Protection, and they've also contacted the company. So we're kind of just waiting to see what's going to happen. Sand. Not actually much here. Maybe I'll go back to the workshop. Workshop. How do you... Okay, we're gonna do that for now. I was just trying to find a way to mute. So that I can talk to stream without bothering other people. That's all I was looking for. So they did announce the Centauri Carbon 2, actually, on their Chinese social media. That seems to be the one with the AMS support, so people are kind of pissed. We'll see how that works. Disable push to talk. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Oh, it does bring that up. Okay. Oh, there is dye here. White dye. We need black dye and regular glass. Yeah, so I like it as a single filament printer if it wasn't for the active fire hazard. If it wasn't for that, I would probably recommend the printer. Unfortunately, given that it's an active fire hazard, yeah. That part is less good. That part's not great. The rest of it's pretty okay though. I like it as a printer. Basically, I'd love the thing if I wasn't worried about it burning down the house. Hopefully that gets fixed. We'll see. Or it just gets recalled. That works too. Alright, well, I'm sure if we go far enough we can get some sand without bothering people. I have a normal amount of social anxiety for a group Minecraft server, I think. I need to climb. Yeah, I just... So I don't... Okay, that's funny. So I don't print... Like, I print in an adjacent room. I have a camera hooked up to it for monitoring. I have a bunch of sand and stuff near it, so I'm not, like, too worried. But I shouldn't have to be, I guess, like... Also, the fact that we know that there is a point of failure is just not great. Because even if it doesn't start a fire, you'll still be left with a non-working printer until you replace the cable, assuming the cable doesn't fry any of the mainboard electronics in the process. Because, like, shorts do weird things to... When you have a short and a cable hooked up to stuff, it can do weird things. I have a mouse that Grib, my cat, chewed on, and it blue screens the computer whenever you plug it in. So, like, it's essentially doing the same thing, but for one of the most critical parts on a printer. So, yeah, it's like, okay. So it's still not great. I mean, it is a pretty good, stable metal box if you want to, like, add a different tool head and swap out the electronics and do all that. Like, it's a solid metal box with a motion system in it. So, like, as a platform for, like, building a more custom printer, I think it's a pretty good potential one. But as is, there's issues, is the problem. Alright, well, I don't need a lot of glass. So we can probably just make a couple smelters here, fill them with some of our lava. Yeah, so my dream with my Centauri Carbon is in the future when I can afford to, I'd like to like add in like an octopus mainboard and like an orange zero pi, and then add in maybe the upcoming INDX like multi toolhead system would be fun. I think that'd be neat. Or just like a dragon burner or something like that. The multi-toolhead system would be the coolest, though. Those things are really, really neat. And I love doing multi-material stuff. But yeah, something like more... So the latest thing is tool changer systems. Some of them are technically like extruder changers or all of that, where they, oh my god, Grib. Where they, you swap out the hot part. Sometimes you swap out the entire thing. And that way you can print different materials and colors on the same print. It just swaps the little tool head. And there's a few different variations on that that differ with the specific details and all of that. But I think they seem really, really neat. The other thing is like the AMS stuff that Bamboo does, but that's like super, and well, everyone does it now, but it's like super wasteful. So, and certain materials don't play well with that. So. But yeah, so most of my printing experience is from 2013. I got this thanks to donations from people, and I was very excited about it, and then I learned that there's maybe some problems. Which was a little disappointing. The one thing I wanted, for instance, from the printer was... The big one was, I want to make sure it's not a fire hazard. Well... Oops. Okay, this one actually wants a delay. I don't have like a whole lot of requirements from a... So I was using school printers. I forget what they had. I know they had a bunch of fancy, like, the Stratsys stuff, and then, I forget what they had. But most of it was, just, through school stuff. They made us use it because they were pretty convinced it was going to be the future, so, like, it was mandatory for a lot of our projects and stuff. It was fun, though. I liked it. And so, you know, I was like, I'm gonna get one of these one day, and everything was rep wrap movement stuff, and it was fun. So it was a huge surprise to see how closed source everything is nowadays. Because it was all rep wrap movement stuff, which is inherently open source, so... Yeah, it was weird. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we put this here. So one of these should be a repeater, just to make everything line up right. One of these will go to that. Nope, block. I think they both had stone underneath them, if I was correct. And then this one had a repeater set to that. This repeater was set to that. So it's a pretty... We might do some stuff, but it's going to be... The options are going to be you hook up a Raspberry Pi to it and you maybe... It's still not going to be like full, probably what people would want, but it'll be a lot better. There's a custom board replacement, and then there's using off-the-shelf board replacements, I think are the options. But they're working on a patched version of the firmware as well. That should be, that just fixes some of our major issues with the printer, which I'm looking forward to. Because it also fixes one of my personal pet peeves with it. Okay, so this is all the heart circuit and stuff. So then from here we want... huge delay. Then here we want a comparator. No other way. That turned on. And then, let's see, how did I do this? One of those, it was 2, and then we'll put the daylight sensor there. And the other thing is going to be... Alright, where do I want to... Alright, I'm gonna need to fill that up later. Okay, where should the switch be? Switch should be... right here, I think. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So we're going to want to run it from there. Let's just assume we have that hooked up correctly. So we're going to want to put that there. One here. One here. Cool. We probably will need some more repeaters, I imagine. Oops, no, we want... shit. We can do 2 of these. We can have the daylight sensor a little bit further back, actually. Fungi, what the hell? What am I making? So I am making a clockwork heart effect for, just, it makes, like, on a pattern a thump noise, and then it also makes some creaking noises from doors. So I think here will work. Yes. Okay. So that's the hope, at least. And I am right now adding a off switch to it to keep it from being obscenely annoying. Lever? How do you build a lever? How do you build a lever? Cobblestone stick. Cool. Okay. So we want to build... There we go. Okay. Does it make it far enough? No, one short. That's kind of tragic, actually. This way, yes. All right. And it does make it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna need a couple more repeaters, I think. Because this one we send 2, and then we have the daylight sensor right there. Okay, what do I need to make? Redstone torches? Let's see, where are they? Redstone. 1 repeater, and then... we need a note block. We need 2 of those, actually. Swap those out for the button. Ow. And 1 more lever. We don't need the single gravel. Alright, cool. So then... put this here. We'll put that there. 2 note blocks. No, we want them to they'll both be geez. Okay, and then if we just add one here. Oh, we need to clear out this. I'll need to, like, enchant a proper pickaxe later, I think. So this one is going to be 2. Into this with a repeater. No, wait, hold on. That just goes there. Right, there's a repeater here. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Okay, there's a repeater here. A repeater here. A repeater here. And a repeater here. All of these were set to max. Yes, and then... There we go. Why will it not let me turn on the... Alright, well, for some reason it's not letting me turn on subtractor mode on that one, but that's probably fine. Now, if I turn this off... That's perfectly localized. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'm really, really happy. Okay. Awesome. Now we just need to add the daylight sensor. So we have everything we need. Except for the slabs. Okay, we get one there. Okay. And because it's day, it's not gonna work. Make sure I can see the sky. Fuck. Right, that's part of this, isn't it? You know what? Maybe I just worry about the daylight sensor for the golem eyes. And not worry too much about that one. I'll think about it later. Okay, well, the heartbeat works, and we can turn it off, which is important. Grub, if you don't want to be bothered by the cables, then don't sit right there, underneath all the cables. She instantly is burrowing her head into my stomach, so okay. Sure, child. Well, this is something at least. Does that not turn it off anymore? Did I break the circuit? Here. There we go. I could probably tie in the skyblock into the one that's going to be in the golem. I think is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Alright, well... time to start replacing it all with copper. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm fine. Okay, where's the carrots? Here. Oh, I could use sand. I won't confuse the sand for anything else. That should be fine. Alright, and now... and then I need the shears, and we're gonna start replacing it with copper. And then we will go texture it and change the colors and stuff later. And add the moss and stuff, but right now we just need to get him all working. Alright, so if I look at my design, these two were hollow with glass, and then behind that were the eyes. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Thought I had 2 more. We did grab another blaze rod, I remember. Oh, we grabbed another blaze rod. Did we not? Did they end up in the backpack, maybe? Where is the backpack? Okay, yes, it did end up in the backpack. Alright, for copper bulb is... Oh, right, we need some redstone. Here we go. Cool. And then we can do... Not that. Oh god, with the copper bulbs, I'm gonna need an entirely different circuit, which is going to be annoying. An observer, maybe? Yeah, it might be an observer circuit, I think. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think this might look better, actually. Cool. And then... Hi, Grubby. Alright. Okay, this should probably work. Yes. Let's see, I forget. How did we set this? Right, I put lightning rods in there. So I'll need to set those up too. And it was like cyan glass, I think? Cyan or green glass. See you coming to Ati. Alright, that might look okay once we cover it with the right glass, maybe? Maybe. Okay, so let's see. To make white, we need like a white flower, and then to make the white wool, the white dye. And then I think we need like squid ink to make the black dye. I think once we get that like fully the right texture, and then I start adding the different colors and have the eyes with the glass and all of that, I think it'll look okay. I think that'll be fine. And then we can like make this area in front of it like non-grass. Add a little camp there. I think it'll look cute. It'll look cute, it'll be a little spooky with the clockwork heart. I'll figure out the daylight sensor. I think it'll all be good. All right, where are we? Okay, we can just go that way to go get the ink. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I'm not, especially once it's the right color and not like the super bright oxidized green, except for like in a few spots. It'll look good. There we go. And now we just need a white flower, I think, to make the white dye. And then we should be good. Slash workshop. Warp workshop. I'm awesome. Sure. Slash home. Okay. Couple gray dyes. Now then. Cool. We'll grab the oxidized copper. We'll have that. We'll have the sand. And we'll put a button to turn them all on for now. We put that there. That there. Where'd my button go? Oh, there it is. That there. And then one more. Okay, yeah, that's starting to look right. That's not how glass normally works. Looks. In a text in this oh, it's the texture pack changed how. No. All right, we have this tinted glass that might be better. That might still work. Yep, the tinted glass is what I want to use. That looks pretty perfect to me. All right, now let's see. Yes, that looks good. And when everything's the proper color and all textured, it's gonna look really good. I'm excited. We could honestly just leave it on, not even have the daylight sensor part of it. Because it looks pretty intense even during the day. I don't hate that idea. Like, I think it turning on night is cool. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think there's something to be said about having it work even during the day in Halloween Town. I don't know, I'll think on it. And then up here, we just need to add the lightning rods. which are fun. I think that's just like a really fun little touch. Completely unnecessary, but it's I enjoy adding like little special effects to the builds. I think it's cute. Okay, we'll leave that there so that we can actually access the circuit. So we have 2, and then we start the thingy here. It has its like little, let me see. Yeah, it goes all the way down. What's the final verdict on having enough copper? With the stuff that we're smelting, we should be good. I hope. Oops. Okay, yeah, that looks sick. Any doubts I had about this build are completely gone. This is going to be awesome once it's finished. Like, yes! Huh. Something exploded. There's the shears. One, 2, 3. Oh, we do have a shutoff. Do not worry, I slash. Maybe put on my armor? We're fine. Okay, fine. We'll use this base stuff for the lower layers anyway, because it does need to oxidize, and a bunch of this is going to be this or the layer above it anyway, so. With how often people are in this area, I'm not too worried about it not oxidizing. That looks so bad. We'll let it oxidize. I just don't want to stretch them all out again. And I want to see how we're doing on materials. The answer is we may be okay. Definitely, I think with the added stuff, we should be fine. Which is good, because I don't want to go on a giant copper quest. What is it, Gribby? So now, if I remember correctly, these ones. There we go. There's like another thing here we can deal with later. What the hell is an AFK copper farm? A drowned farm? Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so this really needs to be buried and textured. Like really, really, really heavily, I think, to make that look good. I kind of like that. But I'm gonna still replace it with copper. What is it, grub? Went too high. Okay, here we go. Fuck. I don't know why I thought that would work. We definitely still need a bunch of copper for the top, and we're probably going to need to texture stuff, and then I'm going to have stuff that isn't textured correctly, so I think having a little bit more copper is not a bad thing at all, and then we're going to need to do the bottom as, yeah. Okay, well... it is turning into something, which I will happily take. How do I get rid of that death marker? Move. Yeah, that... I like what it's turning into. I think getting the lightning rods, once that oxidizes, adding in the texture. I keep saying that like it's going to fix everything, but I think it is going to fix a lot. I think it'll make it more visually interesting rather than like a single... Sorry, I was stretching and the cord was... Yeah, right now he has a shirt. I don't feel... I really do need to figure out how I want to texture the front though. But I think the height is good. I love the eyes. I think the eyes turned out really, really well. Pretty happy with them. We have the redstone. All in all, that's pretty successful, I think. That's like a... It's like a solid start. I mean, a lot of this is going to be... And I definitely want to add like some moss and stuff on top of it. Make it like a little bit like rubble-ish from the parts that have been exposed to the elements. But it's a start. It's... maybe scaffolding? I'm wondering how much I want it to be... I'm thinking about it. I do like the dig idea, but I'm wondering how much I want it to be that dig thing. I think the dig idea will look really good. Actually. Okay, yeah, that looks spooky. I was worried it's gonna look like too out of place in Halloween Town, but I think the glowing eyes... Yeah, I think I'll probably do make it trigger at night. I think that'll be awesome. Yeah. I need to figure out where I want to add the solar sensor. Because I need it exposed. Oh, I could put in the antenna. I could put like 3 lightning rods and the solar sensor in the antenna, and then just have the antenna, and then work its way down through the back into the body and down into the heartbeat circuit. That seems fine. I think that's good. And then I'm definitely probably going to maybe mix in tripwires and like a couple other things just to trigger a few other sounds, like when you go into the tent. Like, I like the idea of using noises in builds. I think it's fun. I think it just adds a lot to everything. And just using redstone. I like the idea of using redstone in builds. I think it's cool. I feel very strongly that redstone should not just be, why can I not? Here. Equip. There we go. Can't deploy it. Trying to sleep. Yeah, I feel very strongly that redstone should be used in builds. And not just in computers and stuff. Computers and farms and storage systems. What's the term for it? Buildstone, I think? I think that's the term that people are using nowadays. Oh yeah, it's slowly oxidizing. As people build in there, it'll oxidize more, which will be nice. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just looking at it, thinking, planning. Next steps are, I guess, the texturing and stuff, and starting to terraform. And the daylight sensor, I think, is important. Yeah, and then once I get it all terraformed, I'll build the camp. I think the camp is like final touch, because the camp isn't necessary, it just adds to it. Oh, wait, hold on. I could add a lectern with a journal in the camp. Like detailing, like, you know, day 1, you know, day 17, whatever. And then when you get to the final jump scare thing, I can have a note block play a creeper noise or a zombie noise or something. Because the lecterns give off signals with comparators based on the page. So when you get to the right page, I can literally do an auditory jump scare. That's funny. Okay, I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, I'll ask around if anyone has any mob heads. Oh my god, you little creature. Sleepy little whiny baby, hello. Did Small Dog give you your meat tube? I don't remember if she did. I think you had your med, though. I do think we drugged you. I don't know if you had your meat tube. That's okay. Alright, I might call it here. I'm happy with the progress I made. A lot of this is just waiting. And I'm gonna need to probably mess around in creative in a little bit. But, and also I just want to rest my hand. Because Minecraft is like the most stressful game on my hand for some reason. And the bug and Minto stream. But I think tomorrow I can at least finish off the golem part of this. I can finish off the golem part of this, and maybe it might take a little bit to finish off the campsite. But we have until Wednesday or Thursday, I think, before I want to stream other things. So I think we can get this build finished off. And I need to fix that, but that'll come later. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you are around, berry bug and made mint. Why did I... That feels so weird to say. Berry and Minto are doing a collab, which should be fun. Because those two were fun and I love them. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you later. It's postponed? Alright, well... She's playing Dark Souls? Okay. She can go be bad at Dark Souls. Actually, can I raid her? I'm not gonna figure that out. I'll figure that out later. Alright. See you, everyone. Goodbye.